Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the back. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown. Crimson Tide as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out. It's Wallace. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To throw, it's Allen. And that catch is hauled in. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff.
Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pop over the middle. It's Pena. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And Indy Lions with 1st and 10 here. And he's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of area.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Allen. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it's a direct snap. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line. Defense getting pushed back here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Touchdown, Penn State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He finds some space. And here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Tie.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They'll try to run it with the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. He scooped on the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's Allen. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Direct snap to the back. Down to first and still going. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Finding space at the 20. Will be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. It's a quick grab. He didn't get there. A big stop for the defense on fourth and goal.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the result is going to be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
He breaks free. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Second down now after the sack. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead will remain at 9 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
down, just one play left here in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They get the second half started with the running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He gets loose. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To throw, it's Allen. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking for a man. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Past the 50. The 40. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 13. Not a great field position to start the drive. last play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On the run, it's Allen. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Allen. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Here's that defense shifting again. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He lets it rip. Complete to the running back. They can't get there. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Using his legs, it's Singleton. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Allen. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires it down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Motors all the way to the end zone. First down, Nittany Lions. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Yeah, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Russell. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Leading here late in the game, they'll put the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Grinding away with a running game. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On the run, it's Miller. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. Takes up first, looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That one moves the ball across the 40. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A direct snap. Breaks into the clear. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
To throw. It's Russell. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it. Game over.